Rangers, and welcome to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be going over arts inside the national parks. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. When you think about it, the national parks are kind of like a giant museum that spreads across the entire United States and protects pieces of art that have been created since, well, people have been here to begin with. From jazz bands in New Orleans to ancient petroglyphs in the deserts of Arizona to historic paintings from revolutionary New England, the National Park Service protects the entire history of the United States and all the art that comes with that. And like all museums, the National Park Service isn't just about protecting past pieces of art, but also displaying and help curating newer art to come. So in today's video, I'll be going over the three major art forms and how they are used and being curated in the National Park Service today. Now, the first one of these would be visual arts. Now, this would be what I would call paintings, sculptures, statues, that kind of visual medium that you can see. Well, for one, the National Park Service protects incredible landscapes that are incredible to paint. It also provides the environment and the free space that you can create in. It involves the different landscapes or sceneries. It's a very open place to art, and artists go to national parks all the time to paint, to discover, to explore the area because you can truly be there and paint it. It's also an incredible place for photography. Famous photographers such as Ansel Adams did most of their work inside national parks. Artists can truly find their subject there, whether it's a landscape or the historic sites or people. The National Park Service is a great place to start with when you want to find something to paint or to discover in order to create art from. And as far as sculpting or statues go, the National Park Service has many monuments and many statues in which many artists have come to create and put their own personal touches on the United States history. The second art form that I'd like to go into is written media. Written media would be like poetry, plays, books, all that kind of stuff that you have to write down. And like I said before, it not only provides an incredible space in which to do your writing or poetry, like actually being in the national parks, but it also protects the homes and works of poets. And at those places, they curate more people and innovation and creativity to happen inside the national parks, whether it's putting on plays, writing poetries, or writing books. They protect these places and these legacies of these famous authors and provide more creative output for future authors. One of my personal favorite national park sites that I've been to, Carl Sandburg Home National Historic Site, is the home of a poet, and there was just so much creativity going on. The National Park Service funds and curates. I will also be linking several links in the description down below for all these different kinds of art that you can explore, and it also links to several places where you can view poetry that was created or other written art forms that was found inside the national parks, also with any other medium that I list. So check out everything in the description down below. And the third and final medium that I'll be going into today is music. Music is the international language of the world. Every single culture and people group has developed their own kind of music. And the National Park Service, as well as just America in general, being home to so many different kinds of cultures, is also home to so many different kinds of music. From the many different kinds of traditional music form that is still being kept alive today from native cultures in the United States, to jazz in New Orleans, to classical symphonies in revolutionary America. All of these kinds of musics are protected and preserved and continued through the National Park Service. Without the National Park Service, some of this kinds of music and production and art style would not exist anymore. The national parks provide a place in which you can listen to and enjoy music, from demonstrations of hula music in Hawaii to different kinds of music just all over the United States. The National Park Service protects all of these and also enables for people to play them and listen to them and enjoy them in the future, as well as curate and create their own music in that style. The National Park Service understands that art is a massive part of American culture and history, and in order to preserve that, it needs to preserve the curation and creation of new art inside the parks. Well, everybody, that is the end in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to click that red subscribe button and the little bell next to it to always know when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching again, and I shall see you next video. Bye!